Hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends and don't forget to subscribe and share. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to unsubscribe because Allah will bless you if you do so. Before we start our topic, I was seeing some funny comments in the chat, which is very funny. As an example, here we have a lady, I think it's called Rosalinda, said, even Arab Christians use the word Allah referring to the Father. You see, Rosalinda, yeah, I mean, even Muslims, they use the word Jesus referring to Isa. But is Isa the same as Jesus? This is false translation. Isa is Isa and Jesus is Jesus. Same as the Arab Christians, because they are under the Islamic occupation for centuries, 1400 years. This is why you don't see a single Christian who do not live in those countries using the word Allah. Did you ask yourself why? Why only those who live under Islamic occupation, they use the word Allah? And then you might say to me, okay, a guy who live in America now, because he grew up with it. They use it every day. So the name is not our problem. The name, what if you call your God Yahweh? Still he isn't our God. As an example, the Mormon, they have the same names, and they have the same, and the Jehovah's Witnesses, they have the same name. They have Yeshua. They have, actually, Jehovah's Witnesses translation use more Hebrew words than English, which mean it's even more close to the correct names. But still, their God is not our God. So don't be silly and don't be stupid. And actually, this is our topic today. A Muslim, he was in the chat. He posted this in the chat, and he was saying, I posted already actually. He tried to call me, but I didn't answer him. I mean, I said to him, okay, can you call me? Here we go. The Abdul who said Allah is the truth. His name is Allah is the truth, which means it's Allah. Even your name is a lie. Would you like to call me? Give me your name in Path Talk and I will call you immediately. Mr. Allah is the truth. And he said that, well, you know what? Allah is my God and Islam is not made by Satan. Why? Because Satan is his enemy. Well, we can examine that. Actually, this is what we will do in this video. If Satan is if Satan is your enemy, then Allah is your enemy. And we can prove it actually very easy from the Quran. If we ask a Muslim, any Muslim, actually, we have a Muslim. He texted me. His name is Mustafa. Sorry, and he said he wanna talk to me. So I said, okay, that's wonderful. Give me 5 minutes, and I will call you. And now I think he knew the topic. Who is this Allah? Well, we will show you how they defend Allah by lying about Allah. And there's no Muslim can be honest the second you speak about this God. And this is why actually the name of the video is Zakir Naik, because I'm going to play video of Zakir Naik. But as long as we have a Muslim he is willing to call, well, that's wonderful. Let us give him a call. He is not online. He said to me he wanna call me and he is not online. I just called him, it says he is not online. Do you hear me, Mr. Mustafa? Come online, my friend. Let's try again. I mean, the guy a second ago was talking to me. How fast he went offline. That was the speed of light. A second ago, here we go. I mean, I just spoke to him in the chat, I said, so you are a Muslim? He said, yes, I am a Sunni. I said, okay, I will call you in 7 minutes. He said, okay, Oh, what happened? He said, I'm here. Okay, let's call Mr. Mustafa. No, you are not here, my friend. I'm calling you. It doesn't work. Now it says something different. It says you need to update your Paltalk. Mustafa using an older version of Paltalk. He is using Allah. Okay, update your Paltalk, Mustafa, and text me when you are ready. Go to the app and maybe reinstall the new app. So let us see how Muslims, they try to fool us saying that their God is not Satan. This is Quran chapter 5 verse 14. If we ask Muslims who is the one who spread the hate, actually there's a person in the comment yesterday, he said your video is doing nothing but spreading hate. This is from Satan. Well, as long as you agree that hate is from Satan, that means you agree that Allah is Satan himself. And if there is a Christian, he have hatred in his heart, as you claim, well, you have to blame Allah, because the verse in the front of you is very clear. The source of hatred is Allah. Read carefully. And with those who say, Lu, we are Christians. Lu, yeah, we say Lu, yeah. Lu, we are a Christian. By the way, the word Christian in the Quran never exists, and we cannot find it anywhere. This is a false translation. The word there is Nasara, and Nasara are not Christians. Nasara is a Christian cult, like Jehovah's Witnesses. So the foolish Muhammad, he did not met a single Christian. Never met one. Because he think all of them, they are Nasara. It's like saying, and the Jehovah's Witnesses saying, what we have to do with Jehovah's Witnesses? But because this guy, he never met a true Christian, so he called them Nasara. All right. Let us see. This guy is a Muslim. Only if you are a Muslim, you call me, please. Let us see. So from those who call themselves Nasara, we made a covenant, but they forgot a good part of it. Okay, Muslim, who can remind me the covenant Allah he made with the Nasara? Where we can find that in the Quran? In which book? What covenant? Is the Nasara are children of Abraham? What does that mean? How silly. Okay, we have we have Muhammad. He's asking me to call him. The same issue, Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad, you have to upgrade your Paltalk. There's an upgrade problem. Or maybe you are using an old software. See? It says you are using older version of Paltalk. Fix it. So what is the covenant Allah he made between us and him? Where? Any Muslim can remind us? Where? What? What is the event? Are we a nation? From one ethnic? Are we from the children of Abraham? Very stupid, very silly. And then he says, so they forgot a part of that. Okay, wherefore they admonished they forgot a part of that, whereof they were admonished. Therefore we have stirred up enmity and hatred among them until the day of resurrection. Okay, hold on. How stupid is that? Let us say that this God, he told the Christian to do something, and then they forgot about it. So you fix it by putting hatred. Is that how a doctor, he fixed the sick? He gave him poison? Is that how the loving God, he fixed things? Is that going to make them better people? So, notice carefully, Allah here, he spread hatred until the day of resurrection. This is not because the Muslim, they might say to you, oh, at that time, this is for the Christian at that time, they were bad. Yeah, the Christian at that time, they protected Muhammad. They gave him refugee in Ethiopia. How they can be bad? Muhammad, he made a chapter about them. It's called the chapter of Ar-Rum. He says when the Christian will be victorious, the believers will be happy. Because at that time he was trying to claim to be Christian. But when this fool, he was rejected by the Jews and by the Christian, he turned to kill them all. So take a note, that Allah, He spread hatred among the people until the day of resurrection. But if we go to different verse in the Quran, we will find the following. Nasara mean advocate of God, smaller group, follow Isa al-Masih. Hey, you know, folks, you are asleep like your prophet. You do not know Arabic like your prophet. Nasara, the Quran says, let me show you how stupid you are. You see, I use the word stupid, natural, because this is who you are, you know. None of you knows his religion. Nasara is Ansar. Ansar. The Messiah says, who is my Ansar to Allah? Who is my helper? Who is my helper? The disciple of Jesus, they said, we are. Not even a single of them he knew what his book is. Foxy, change your name from Foxy to Donksy. Change it. Foxy doesn't fit with you. Donksy fit perfectly. Chapter 3, verse number 52. So the Messiah, Isa here, supposedly, this is the translation saying, okay, let us use different translation. Translation is too much weird word. I think this guy, he does not know anything. He has just opened the dictionary and he start picking up words. This is Yusuf Ali. So when Jesus found unbelief on their part, he said, who is my helper? Those are the Nasara. قال من أنصاري إلى الله قال الحواريون نحن أنصار الله. And this is what a militant group in Yemen, they are Shia, they are fighting with the Sunni, killing each other. They call themselves Ansarullah. So supposedly from here the word Nasara coming from, and this is what the translation says and interpretation says. Go and read it. You are an ignorant like your prophet. So we go back to our topic. So we discovered that Allah is going to spread hatred in chapter 5, verse number 14. But guess what? Allah not only He want to spread hatred between the Christians, He want to spread hatred between the Jews. The same we find in chapter 5, verse number 64. The Jews, they say Allah hands is fettered. You know, Allah He don't spend. Allah He don't do miracles. Allah He do nothing. Allah is a fake God. Maghlula yadullah. He can do nothing. This God is an idol. So he said, oh, they accuse him of that. Say no, nay, but both of our hands is spread out wide in bounty, and we can do something, do miracles. They are asking you, where is your miracle? And then he says, Allah, look at the answer of Allah. And instead of making miracles so the Jews believe in Muhammad to be a prophet of God as he claimed, he says, okay, I'm going to increase hatred and enmity between them. And we have casted among them enmity and hatred until the day of resurrection again. So now we have billions of Christians targeted by Allah to make them hatred, full of hatred. And we have millions of Jews targeted by Allah to spread hatred. Thank you, Allah. Now, let us continue. So this is a chapter 5, the same chapter. We showed you 5:14 and 5:64. Let us continue. Now we are going to prove to you that Allah is the devil. How we can prove that? Chapter 60, verse 4. Allah saying, I will spread hatred between you, each other, until the day of resurrection, until you believe in Allah. Do you see it? Allah, He strive hatred between the believers and non-believers. Those who believe in Allah, they are family, okay? And those who they are not believing in Allah, we have to hate them forever. So, and there has arisen between us and you hostility and hate forever until you believe in Allah. This is the message of Allah. And then you will find a fool. he's posting in the chat or in the comment saying your video teaching hate. I mean, all your religion is about hatred. In every video we make, we say love Muslims, love the Muslims, love the Muslims. It is you who don't dare to say love the Christians, because the Quran forbid you. You cannot even take them as a friends. You cannot even take your family as a friends in Islam. Now we continue. So we have now 3 verses saying clearly that Allah spread hatred between the Christians and the Jews. All right. In the same chapter, chapter 5, verse number 91, it says that the one who spread hatred is Satan. Read carefully. Satan seeks only to cast among you enmity and hatred by means of a stronger drink and games of a chance, and to turn from remembrance of Allah. Okay. So here we learn that Shaitan is the one who casts hatred. And he has many tools, you know, gambling, drinking, etc. But isn't it Allah, he promised Muslims rivers of wine in heaven? How this is from Shaitan and this is in heaven? I mean, how the tool of Shaitan is the tool of Allah? The same tool of Shaitan to spread hatred is the same tool of Allah of reward. Same time, as long as Shaitan is the one who spread hatred, that's mean Shaitan and Allah is one. Folks, he's saying, your Bible say God hate all sinners. That's a lie, show me. The Bible says God, you know, he loved the world, and because of that he sent his only begotten son to save it. And Jesus said, I did not come for the healthy, I came for the sick. You are a fraud like your prophet. Why you don't call me Foxy Doxy? Why you don't call me? Do you like to call me right now? Where is the guy who was, when I was away, he was saying he trying to call me, but I don't take his call, which is a lie. His name is Allah, is truth. Where are you, buddy? All of them, they are heroes when I am not in the here. The second I come here we go. So, Foxy, do you like to call me? Yeah, well, Mustafa, at least he texted me and we tried to call him, but his bad talk need to be upgraded. Anyone? Are you there, Foxy Doxy? What do you say? Yeah. Yeah, okay, let me show you how when a Muslim he quote for us something from the Bible, we should not ever trust a Muslim posting. First, what is the PSA 505, Foxy? Do you know what does that mean? You said to us PSA. What is that PSA? Let us see. Muhammad bin Adam is texting again. Okay. Well, my friend, it says you have to upgrade your Paltalk. Don't text me again. You cannot call you. All right, let us see this guy here. Same. You have to upgrade your Paltalk, Mustafa. Foxy, do you like to call me? Are you there? Okay, this is Sam. Okay, do you like to call me and I will make you read the book? Is that fair, guys? In front of everybody, if I will not make everyone here laugh at you to the coming century and they change your name from Foxy to Doxy, I will not be Christian Prince. If you are sure that you can survive it, call me now. What do you say? This is the verse you posted for me. You don't even know how to quote anything. Are you quoting from a Muslim website? When God, he says, he hate all those who work the bad work. He hate their work. But at the same time, God, he asked them to repent. At the same time, God, he says, I will send my only begotten son because I love you. However, as long as you mention this verse, our God, he hate all wrongdoers. This is what it says, right? Okay, so what the hatred here is about hatred for their wrongdoing. Your God, he hate us for doing nothing wrong. As an example, the Jews, they give Muhammad a refugee. Muhammad, he hate them. The Christian, they give Muhammad refugee. Muhammad, he hate them. The Christians are the most close people to the people of Allah, and they are people of mercy. The Quran says so. Allah, he hate them. Where is the wrongdoer? Did the Christians in the time of Muhammad kidnap Muhammad and his followers and they start torturing him for being a false prophet? This is your false God speaking about us that we are the best people. You will find the most enmity to the people, to the believers, hostility, is those who call themselves Jews, book of hate. Okay, and the idolaters. And you will find the nearest to them in affection, those who say, we are Christians. So why Allah hate us? You see your stupidity? However, you just said that if you are a wrongdoer in Christianity, God will hate you, according to you, right? So how Allah he reward the hate doer in Islam? Is it right to go and kill and kidnap a Christian woman or a Jewish woman? A Muslim in the comment section yesterday, he said that in the Old Testament it says if a man he lay down with the women, and he was quoting from Deuteronomy chapter 22, and he lies saying if he rape her then he have to pay her. And no, you see, the Bible says clearly that if a man he force a girl and she scream, the person will be killed if she scream, because obviously she don't like it, she don't want it. But if she scream and nobody is there, still he will be killed, not her. So Muslims, they fabricate things. So how the Old Testament law became a lawful law for the Muslims to do the opposite? As an example, raping a woman, even if she is a Muslim, is lawful in Islam if she is a slave. How that can be from God? Killing a Muslim is lawful in Islam if it is justified according to Islam. And what is justified according to Islam? What is justified? Anything. The Muslim, they killed the grandsons of Muhammad, and every single Sunni support the killer. I challenge any Muslim to tell me that the Shia are wrong when they say the Muslim Sunni, they killed the grandsons of Muhammad. Who is the one who killed Uthman? This is Islam. Uthman, the Caliphate, the one who collected the Quran for you. Before you kill him, you took the hair of his beard one by one. You torture him. And when you killed him, you throw him like a dog in the street. And when you killed him, you refused to bury him between the Muslims. And at night, some Muslims, they come and they steal his body and they bury it between the Jews. So nobody will find his body. This is what you do. So Islam justifies hatred in every way, in every mean, against even Muslims. What kind of God he allow a man to beat his wife? Is that a sign of love in a family? What kind of love it is in a prophet he teach that a man he can lie in 3 cases to his wife, to his friends, and to his enemy? Who is left? Is that a teaching of love that God, he says to me, I can beat my wife and I can lie to her? A Muslim woman, let us see this guy. No, you did not fix it, my friend. Still not working. A Muslim woman, she sent a question in a Islamic website. You can search it. She's saying that her husband, he did lie to her. He's from Jordan. He go to vacation, and then later she found that he is married to a second woman. She said, is it lawful for him to, how he lied to me? The sheikh, he said to her, first of all, you have no right to ask him if he marry a second wife or not, because this is his right to say so. Secondly, it is his right to lie to you, because you put yourself in that position, asking him, and you force him to say so. It's his right to lie. Is that the teaching of God? While Jesus saying yea, yea, or nay, nay, Muhammad saying lie to your wife. Now let me show you more. Clear proofs that Allah himself is not only the devil, he is the father of all the devils. Listen carefully. This is Zakir Naik. And please just open your umbrella because your screen will be full of dust and rain. The deaf, the dumb, the blind. This is the name of the video. They will not return to the bath. Okay, how stupid is that? Muhammad, he stole those sentences from the Bible, but the Bible doesn't say what he's saying. If those who they are the dumb and the blind and the deaf, they will not come to the right path. I mean, how this religion is exist? Let us go to the Quran before we even start the video. Shall we ask ourselves, who is the one who made them deaf and blind? If we find that the one who made them deaf and blind is Allah, that's mean this is a very extreme stupid. Remember, the deaf, the blind, they cannot come back to true faith. But who is the one who made them this way? Allah. So why you are punishing them? I mean, how you are angry from them if you are the one who made them deaf and blind? Allah has sealed their heart and on their hearing, and their eyes is a veil. Do you see it? So Allah, he make you blind. Allah, he make you deaf. And then Allah will punish you for making you what he made you. Who is the one who sealed your heart? Allah. But look what Zakir Naik saying. And by the way, Zakir Naik is right. I mean, he is just speaking of Islam. Islam is a stupid religion here. What you can say, I mean, this is what happened when, garbage in, garbage out. So look what he says. The deaf, the blind, the dumb, and the blind, they will not return to the path. Okay. That's wonderful. But we just showed you the verse that the one who made them blind and deaf is Allah. Secondly, isn't it the Quran says Allah, he forgive all sin except shirk? So if somebody is blind today, tomorrow maybe his heart will open? No, in Islam it says they will not return. Read carefully. It says they will not return to the path. They will not. Stupidity is amazing. Now let us play the video and love more. And again, please open your umbrella. We warn you in advance, so you will not say your computer is burned because water from his mouth came in your computer. And you know, I mean, we know what the story. You know the thing, huh? You know the thing, George Biden. You know the thing. You know, I wish we can bring Joe Biden to explain to us the Quran, because he will explain it very easy. He will read for you the verse up in an awkward way, as Quran is awkward anyway, and then he will say to you, somebody's asking me the question about the meaning of this verse. Then he will say, you know the thing. You know the thing. This idiot, anything you ask him, he say, you know the thing. That's Muhammad. You know the thing. Okay.
Allah says, Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. For verily, Allah has power over all things.
Yeah, Allah has power for everything. Can Allah be? Can Allah have a son? The Quran says no. Let us go. I mean, from the first, we did not even start the video. We did not even start the video. Can Allah have a son? The Quran says no. Allah is capable of everything, brother. Okay, brother Zakir, can Allah have a son? No, brother. Allah cannot have a son. Okay, can he have a... no, brother. What, a second ago you told me Allah is capable of... he's all powerful. But what happened? In a second you strip him from his ability? Chapter 6, verse 101, it says, how can he have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? Okay. How Allah is capable of doing all things, but he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend? Well, that's me. I cannot have a son because I don't have a girlfriend, because I'm a normal man. I'm not God. So the God of Mary, he can make Mary have a son, yet she have no boyfriend. She never slept with a man. Allah, he cannot have a son because he don't have a girlfriend. Who is saying so? Allah, not me. This is the logic of the stupid Allah. Are we there, Muslims? So how you say Allah is Almighty? Is that the Almighty God? The Almighty God, he can make Mary have a son without a man. Yeah, don't change my topic, Foxy. Focus with me. You are a potato. Yeah. You are a potato. You are just trying to divert. You see, look how much they're embarrassing the topic for them. They are trying to change the topic. Anything we say, they will post for you something. This is the trick. Let us take them away from the topic. Can you explain to me Exodus 6:3? I appear to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, and God Almighty, but my name, the Lord, I do not make myself known to them. You are a stupid, Foxy. Isn't it your Quran says that Allah, he appeared to Jacob? And this is how his name became Israel? Okay, where he appeared to Jacob? How Allah, he spoke to Jacob? How Allah, he spoke? Isn't it the Quran says Allah, he appeared to Moses as a fire? Isn't it the Quran says that Allah, he spoke to Abraham? How he spoke to Abraham? Where is Jibreel? Here you notice that you put a nail in the bum of your prophet. You will notice in all those prophets that God is speaking to them. In the case of Muhammad, God don't speak to Muhammad, he sent Jibreel. Did Jibreel came to Abraham to speak to him? God, he came to Abraham as a man. God, he came to Jacob, yes. This is why his name changed into Israel. You are an idiot. If you ask you as a Muslim, why Israel, his name is Israel, you do not know. Okay, but his name is Jacob. How his name changed? You don't know. Do you know what Israel means? Struggle with God. So God, he appeared to Jacob, and Jacob, he struggled with God. He tested him. And then after he passed the test, he said to him, from now on, I call you Israel. If we go in the Quran, we will find the name Israel exists everywhere, but the Muslims cannot explain to us where this name is coming from. And this name is for who? How stupid to say to me, there's a guy, his name is Israel, but you don't tell me who is this Israel. The first time the word Israel appeared in the Quran in chapter 2, verse number 40. Okay, who is this guy? Who want to tell me who is this guy? They don't know. In order to know, they will go to the Bible. Do you remember when Didat, he said, your Bible says that Jacob, he struggled with God, he wrestled with God. You stupid idiot. The second you accept that his name is Israel, that means the story is true. This is his name, Israel. So why your Quran calling him Israel? They don't know. This is what happened when you follow an idiot. Right? Yeah, we answer, Foxy. Yeah, God, God, he announced himself in the way he liked. As an example, when God, he came to Abraham, he came to him as a man. He did not say to him the name. You are stupid. Didn't God, he came to Abraham in his tent? 3 persons, they came to him. And the question go to you. How the name Yahweh appear in the Jewish scriptures all over, and yet never appear in Islam? The question go to you. How the Jewish, they say Emmanuel, El, Jibreel, Gibrael, Israel, but we cannot find the God El in the Quran. Do you see the word here with me in front of you, just to show you your stupidity? Okay, how this guy, his name is Israel. Who is El? You have 99 names of Allah, none of them is El. How come? Do you see it? Let us try to call Mustafa one more time. It says you are not online, my friend. I don't know what to do with you. Here you see the theft of this religion. Israel have no presentation how it became Israel. If we ask any Muslim, okay, the guy, his name is Jacob. Why his name is Israel now? Who is Israel? They don't know. Okay, what Israel mean? They don't know. Why Jibreel? His name is Jibreel, not Jibreel Allah. Which is the name? What is the name of Allah? Is it this is the original name of Allah for you Muslims? You say yes. Okay, fine, that's wonderful. So how Jibreel, his name is Jibreel. For the last 2 letters is the word for God in their language. How come Allah, he called himself Allah, and then the angel, he's the angel of El. This guy Israel, he's the man of El. Mikael, Mika of El. Ishmael is Ishmael of El. All those words belong to El. So who's Allah? Hey, Allah, the truth. Text me, my friend. As you said, you want me to call you? Text me. It's still the same, Mustafa. Let me show you, Mustafa. Still saying the same, that each time I call you, it says you need to update. I think maybe you have a wrong, you have an old window or phone, I'm not sure. Use your phone, use your computer. Allah is false. Text me in Paltalk, because you said you tried to call me a liar, and I don't see your text anywhere. However, text me, or give me your name, I will call you. I will find you. So all those names have nothing to do with the God of Islam. So Muhammad is a thief. He stole those names from the God of the Jews and the God of the Christians. Obvious. Otherwise, who is the Muslim when I get me busted and show me what the word Israel mean? Any Muslim? How Jacob became Israel. And by the way, what Jacob mean? They don't know. What Isa mean? They don't know. What the Messiah mean? They don't know. Imagine in one of the interpretation for the word Messiah, and the Muslims, they come with that the Messiah is a person who have a flat feet. This is the Messiah in Islam. A person who have a flat feet. So Allah, he called him a flat feet. Hey guy, flat feet guy, how are you? Flat feet. So the God of the universe, he will send a person who is amazing. He called him the flat feet guy. This is how the Messiah transformed in the cult of Muhammad. The flat feet guy. He called him by a defect, because a flat feet is a defect, in case you do not know. So what Jesus, he used to walk like what? In a funny way? He cannot run. If you join the army, the first thing you do, they put like a rubber, or like a wet rubber, you step on it, it's going to show your feet, how they are. So if you have a flat feet, you are not accepted in the army. What kind of a stupid religion this religion is? Foxy, are you there? The copy paste from the, you know. Do we have any Abdul? You have anything to say? Let us go back to our friend Zakir Naik. Please again open your umbrella, because the gun of spitting will start. Brother and sister, the person, his name is the Christian Prince, and he's the ignorant, and you know nothing about Islam, and I'm going to get him with it. Okay, Zakir Naik, we will say. The funny, the Muslim, they say, why Christian Prince don't debate are you scholars? Where is your scholar? If this is a scholar, this is your scholar? This guy is not even a diver in the scholarhood business. This guy is a scholar. Look what he will say. Just listen carefully, and you will die laughing with me as you as a Muslim. You as a Muslim, you have to agree that this guy is a certified donkey. You will agree, I guarantee you. Just watch. Scholar, huh?
And Allah says in Surah Buruj, chapter number 85, verse number 16, that Allah is the doer of all he intends. Whatever he intends, he can do. But he does not intend doing ungodly things like telling a lie, like making a mistake, like forgetting, like doing injustice, like becoming...
Did you hear it? Allah is, he do only what he intend, but Allah, he don't intend you telling a lie, to be injustice. He don't. To do sin.
Becoming a human being. The Quran says, Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. For verily, Allah has power over all things. Allah can do whatever he intends, but he does not intend doing ungodly things like...
Let us see. In 2 seconds, I want to see the Muslim respond. Did your prophet lie, or Zakir Naik is saying the truth? Here we go. Let us see what Allah intend. When you do ungodly things, is that adultery, as an example? Look what Muhammad said. Verily Allah has the fix. Hey Foxy, your name is here. Foxy, are you there? Verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in which he of necessity must commit. But this guy, he says Allah don't intend to make us do wrongly things. Did he say that, or I'm making things up? Even adultery, even when a man he sleep with the women and he do fornication, it's not his sin. Allah, he made him do it. But isn't it this guy, he just said a second ago, Allah will not do that to you? So which one will believe, Muhammad or Allah? Or sorry, or Zakir Naik, peace upon him. Are you a Muslim? Don't text me if you are not a Muslim. Only Muslims we can call them. If not, I will block you. So you see how we can get them busted in a second? He said that, you know, Allah will not cause you to forget. Well, the Quran says Allah will make you forget. Even Allah, he says, we will make you forget Quran. I mean, how big the sin is to forget Quran. Is it a sin? Yes. It's a big sin. Even that, Allah, He make you forget. Do you see it? Who caused you to forget Quran? In one statement, Muhammad, he claimed that Shaitan caused him to forget Quran. In different statement, he says Allah. Only Allah. The same story. All of them, they are using, I think you are using a stolen version of Microsoft. This is why your Paltalk is not functioning. Let us see. Are you a Muslim? Anyone? All of them, they have the same problem. They are using stolen version of Microsoft. True believers, alhamdulillah. Do you see it? So Allah, He will not cause you to forget. Forget what? Forget to do good things, right? When you know Allah, He make you forget, even forget Quran. Even Muhammad, he forgot Quran. Muhammad, he says that Allah, He forced Muhammad to forget Quran. And Allah obviously here is Satan, same as Satan. And if Muhammad himself, he is forgetting Quran, so what about the rest of the Muslims? Let us see. The Prophet says, why does any one of you, of the people, say, I have forgotten such and such verse of the Quran? He, in fact, caused by Allah to forget it. Do you see it? Bukhari. Question. How we have a God, He sent you Quran to memorize it, and Muslims, they say we memorize the Quran. And then we find that in the time of Muhammad, Muslims are forgetting the Quran, and Muhammad telling them, take it easy, Allah caused you to forget. Why Allah want to do that? Any Muhammadan? Is that an act of Satan or act of God? If this is the word of God, God will not let me forget His words. And don't you Muslims say that Quran is preserved? And here we go, the Muslims, the Prophet, all of them, they're forgetting the Quran. And if Allah is the one who caused us to do fornication, so why in Quran it says punish those who do fornication? Is that just? Any Muslim can tell me? Is that just? That Allah has the fixed of very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, which he will do if necessity must commit. It's not a choice. Do you see the word? Which of necessity must commit. So why I will be punished for you force me to do it of necessity? And who is the one who promote fornication? Is that God or the devil? Any Muslim? All of them. I think all of those are one person, I think. You know, they keep texting me. They're using storing software from Microsoft. Anyone who commit adultery in the world, who is behind him? Allah. You see, the Muslim, they spoke about a guy, his name is Zachariah. He claimed to be a priest, right? Okay. People, they are saying that he committed a lot of filthy act. Somehow he is like Muhammad. But not even close, actually. But based on what we see in front of us, that this filthy man, he committed his filthy act because Allah forced him to do so. So he's a good guy. Is that a Sahih Hadith? Yeah, this is Sahih Hadith. This is Sahih Muslim. Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim, my friend. And you what this game with Sahih and not Sahih and Sahih. Is Islam is Sahih religion or not? I mean, if you are taking your religion from Hadith, you better have them all correct then. Look at the hypocrisy. Is this is Sahih? Is this is not Sahih? What this religion is about? If it is not Sahih, why you write it in your book? I mean, if it's a garbage, why you put garbage in the refrigerator? You see the game of the Muhammadan? Is this a Sahih Hadith? He's sitting like he's reclining in his sofa. Is this a Sahih? Oh no, this is not Sahih. What? So if it is not, if you are trying to say to me this is garbage, okay, why it is in your refrigerator? I open the refrigerator of Allah, I find it there. Who put it there? You. Who keep it there? You. Is that the Jews saying that? No. Is that the Hindus? No. Is that Sahih? This is not Sahih. Anything is embarrassing. Anything is stupid. Is it Sahih? Obviously, it's not Sahih. But isn't it Islam based on what your Prophet says to you? So how we can know then what is the true Islam then? If this religion is mixed up with garbage. So what they say to us, our religion is a good religion, but there's a lot of garbage there. This is what they try to do, but they are shy to say it. I am not saying you are rejecting Yasmin. I'm saying this is really silly. Your religion is silly. The excuse of Sahih and Da'if, even your scholar is saying the Da'if argument is a Da'if, the Da'if Hadith argument is a Da'if argument. Because Da'if means it's accepted. This is why it's called Da'if. Da'if means it have a rank. Da'if mean that there's a rank. Otherwise will not have a rank. You see, when a student he take a rank in a grade in the exam, all right, let us say the grade was D. Still he is a student and he got D. He is the third in the row, or let's say the fourth. This is why he get a, you know, the D. Now, how we can explain this? Any Muslim? How we can explain that? Any Muslim? Zakir Naik, he just got red-handed lying about his God, saying that Allah, he don't make you do bad things. Da'if rank has a rank, that's why it is included in Hadith, but it's weak. So we cannot argue on that. Yeah, but you cannot refuse it too. You cannot argue on that too. This is why it's there. But anyway, I mean, what this is not da'if, what we would do now. Is the Quran da'if? The Quran says every bad thing is happen to you, happened by Allah. Every bad thing is done to you or by you is done by Allah. But Muhammad, he said, Zakur. He said, Allah don't intend. To make you do bad things. This is false. Allah, he deceive. Allah, he deceive. Allah, he cause deception. Allah, he make you do fornication. Your death, your life, your birth, your destiny, your end. What do you do? What don't you do? Is done by Allah. Any Muslim will say it's not true? Let us see this guy. Same. All of them, they are using stolen Microsoft. So who's a Muslim and explain to us why is Zakir Naik lying? Saying that Allah will not cause you to do. Allah is, he will do only what he intended to do. That's what he said. We heard it. And he quote for us the verse from the Quran. So it is Allah's decision that when you do fornication, you fornicate. So if this guy Zachariah, he was acting like filthy Muhammad, he was forced by Allah. He is not guilty according to the religion of Islam. He is just forced by Allah. He must commit. Any Muhammadan? You know, when the Muslims we explain to them the destiny, which is stupid belief, you know, destiny. Like for me as a Christian, I believe in a destiny, but in a different form. As an example, it's destiny for me. I will. There's a time I will die. God, he created me in a destiny way that I'm not going to live forever. That's a kind of a destiny. But it's not God who will make me do sin. No. Actually, even Muhammad, he said, the time will come and my people will accuse destiny to be a lie. Do you know why he said that? Because it's stupid. Let me see if I can find you the hadith. And for sure, the Muslim, they will say it is weak. Just hold on. Here we go. The Messenger of Allah said, among my community, there will be people who will will falsify divine decree. They will accuse it to be false. Do you see it? So what is the divine decree? You will do fornication. Any Muslim? There's a book actually. It says those who deny that Allah is the one who created the act of a human being, those are kuffar. Allah is the one who created the act of the human being. Those are kuffar. Any Muslim have a comment? Shall we continue with Dr. Zakir Naik? And you know, for those kids who say, why you don't debate scholars, first of all, I have my pal talk open for all of you, scholar or not, kids or adult. I mean, when I say kids, I don't mean kids. I mean, all of you are a bunch of kids at the end of the day. You don't even know what religion is about. And here we go. How many Muslims we have here? Not a single Muslim can tell us who's Allah. Not a single Muslim. They will start saying to you, he's the creator. Okay, well, hold on. The Quran says he is the best of the creators, so he cannot be the only creator. The Quran says that Jesus is a creator. I did not ask you what he created. I'm asking you who's Allah. They don't know. They don't know. They all what they know, there's a God. His name is Allah. We have to worship him. Muhammad never spoke to him, never shake hands with him, never saw him. He'd have no idea what he is. Muhammad is born in a family. They worship Allah before him and they are pagan. And the Muslims agree they are pagan. And not only that, they believe that this Allah have 3 daughters. And if you ask the Muslims, how the Arab, they come to a conclusion that Allah have 3 daughters. How he did that? Like what, he was laying eggs or he had sex? They will not answer you because it's embarrassing. This is the moon god, have sex with the sun god, and they have 3 daughters. And even Muhammad, he praised those 3 daughters. If you remember, there's a guy, his name's Salman Rushdie. You see what I like about Muslims? I wish one day they will go by millions against me. They want to kill me, etc. They will make a fatwa, Allahu Akbar, Christian Prince. And so everybody will remember my books forever. Look, here we go. The satanic verses is just a small book. There's nothing there, actually. I mean, it's not a big deal. Nobody even know the book. But because those silly people, they went in the street by millions against it, everybody bought the book and everybody speak about the book. What is satanic verses? Satanic verses that Muhammad, he praised and worshiped the 3 daughters of Allah. Let us see the verse. Read carefully. And the Muslims, because this verse has hurt their feeling very bad. Very bad. They say to you, okay, look what the Quran is saying. Look, read with me. And by the way, if you don't like this translation, we can show you a different translation. Oh, look, Yasmin, she is... Okay, Yasmin, thank you, Yasmin. Yasmin, she is a Muslim lady. She's a nice lady, by the way. I cannot say anything about her. You see, when a Muslim is speaking nice, I speak to you nicely. Look what our friend Yasmin here, she said. Be my witness. It's not me who said that. Be my witness. I have nothing to do with it. This is our friend Yasmin. I don't mind to call her sister, for I'm a Christian and we love the Muslims. Yasmin, she said, Prophet Muhammad SAW, he was possessed at that time. Okay. How in the world you follow a person, he himself is possessed? If somebody is possessed, they bring him to Jesus. Even Jesus, he gave the power of fighting demon. They can cast demon out of the human being. Muhammad himself, he have a demon inside him. This is what you are saying to me. So how in the world the one who came to save you, he is himself, he have the devil inside him. Hey Muhammad, what are you doing? I'm possessed. Hey Muhammad, what? Possessed, I'm possessed. What? So Shaitan, he used his mouth, speaking in his tongue, giving satanic verses, and the excuse is he was possessed. Well, that's wonderful. For how long? And how we knew that this verse itself is not made by Satan, because Satan, now he got exposed. Everybody noticed that Muhammad is a fraud. He was not God. Thank you very much, Yasmin. Yasmin, she is helping me. She is defending the Prophet of Islam, but she is helping me. Let me show you how. Thank you, Yasmin. You are smart. I will make you an admin if you keep doing this. And soon the Muslim, they will accuse you that you are paid by me. Just wait. Christian Prince, he was not God. So Jesus cannot be possessed. Jesus cannot be controlled by demon, for he's God. Muhammad is just a human like everybody. That's what she is saying. Be my witness. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? While Jesus, he cast demon out, Muhammad, he bring demon inside him in. Why? Because he's a human. Well, I am a human too. And I am not a prophet. I am not even close to be, I cannot even call myself a good guy. You know? In school, if something happened, it doesn't matter how many times I say I did not do it, they will not believe me. But I don't have a demon. I wasn't possessed. You see the word tempted here. This is the translation saying to you tempted, but this is the process that Satan, he tried to tempt him, but he did not succeed. You read that chapter. Jesus, he got him busted as we bust Muhammad here. Did Jesus do what Satan he want? He said to him, throw yourself. This is the temptation. Did Jesus throw himself? This tempted. I am tempted to do, which means I'm invited to do something wrong. This is what tempted. And then if I do it, I fail in the temptation. Jesus never failed. Here what you are saying to me, that you're a prophet who was controlled by the devil. This was a testing for a Nabi? Okay, hold on. How you test a Nabi? By making him cast satanic verses. And then Allah, he have to fix it. No, your text is moved. Guys, listen carefully what our friend here is saying. Maybe he was tested, but you test him by sending fake verses. So now what you are saying, that Allah is shaitan. Because who is the one who bewitched Muhammad according to you? Allah. Correct, guys? We are talking about Muhammad being, according to her, he is possessed. By the way, Muslims, they don't believe in something called possessed. The Muslims, they don't believe in demon. Christians, mistakenly, they think that the word genie is a demon. Muslims don't believe in demon. Period. So when you hear a Christian priest, he says to you, the Muslim believe in demon, this guy, he don't know what he's talking about. They don't have demon. They believe in genie. And genie is a creature who can even have sex with Muslim women. And they eat food. And if a man, he don't say Alhamdulillah, Bismillah, like etc. wa ma razaqtana, blah blah blah, the prayer before he do intercourse with his wife, the Satan, he will do around himself, around the penis of the man, which is a true story, and he will be doing the wife with the man, and then the Shaitan will be the son of Shaitan. That's what Muhammad teaching is. So they don't have a belief in demon. But now you just say that maybe he was tested by Allah. So Muhammad being possessed, as you said in the language you use, not me, it was an act of Allah. According to you, Allah, he possessed people. Be my witness. Do you see how funny this religion? The more they try to defend, it's like talking to me is like a quicksand talk, you know. This is why those who claim to be scholars, they will not dare to call me. It's a quicksand. They try to solve them. They try to save themselves from the, the more they move, the more they dive down. So if Allah is the one who tested Muhammad by making him possessed, well, that is Shaitan. That's Allah is Shaitan then. This is why we Christians, we are lucky to have the Messiah. His name is amazing. His act is wonderful. His birth is a miracle, and he is a miracle. Muhammad, he waited 40 years, and then a guy, he came to the cave and he started squeezing him. Weak, 3 times. And I don't know why this 3 times again. I mean, everything in this cult is a 3 times. What the point? What about once? What about 4? What about 10? And at the end of the day, there's no mayonnaise. So he squeezed him 3 times, and the Prophet says to him, I cannot read. I mean, who is the stupid here? The one who's squeezing, keep squeezing, or the one who keep repeating? The guy, he just told you, I cannot read. You said to him, read. Why? Maybe the angel do not know that the Prophet do not know how to read. Is that the movie? It's called The Dumb and the Stupid and the Crazy? Who is the crazy here? Allah? Jibreel and Muhammad. Allah, he sent the message to a man, his name is Muhammad. Allah, he told the angels, you go to this guy, you squeeze him 3 times, and you tell him read. Then the guy, he says to Jibreel, I cannot read. The guy, he squeeze him again, read. The guy, he said, I cannot read. The guy, he squeeze him again, read. And then he said, I cannot read, you idiot. And almost Muhammad, he died from being squeezed. I mean, it's really embarrassing to be squeezed by a man. I don't mind if a woman, she squeezed me. Man, imagine if I am a prophet like Prophet Muhammad and Allah, he sent me a beautiful woman to squeeze me. You know what? I will ask Allah to stay in that stage. I don't want to be a full prophet. I want to start in that day. I mean, this day can have to be repeated every day in the morning. Or maybe at night. The angel come in to squeeze the Prophet, you know, 3 times, and then the angel have no idea. And then the angel, Muhammad have no idea. He go to his wife take him from his hand as if he's as a kid from the nursing school. She take him to Waraq ibn Nawfal. Waraq ibn Nawfal, he said, okay, tell me what happened to you. When I was in the cave, there's a guy, he come to me, and he squeezed me 3 times, and he kept telling me read. And I told him I cannot read. And I cannot breathe. And you know, I start like, and I have in a panic mood. The guy who was not with Muhammad, the guy who is not from Muhammad, he said to Muhammad, oh, this is Jibreel. I mean, imagine the guy who did not see the incident, he know Jibreel. This is Jibreel. That's it. This is a religion. Somebody saying a Christian Prince, a string you show, it says you have to upgrade. Now, my friend, no, they have to upgrade. Give me a break. Do you know how to read? They have to upgrade, not me. Oh boy. If I have to upgrade, then I will not be able to take any course, but we took many courses. Jibreel said to Muhammad, he is ready to read by the power of Allah. Yasmin, are you sure you are not working for a Christian Prince? Be honest with me, Yasmin. Are you like, okay, the Muslim now, they will go to this channel, they will say this girl, she is paid by a Christian Prince. Look what Yasmin, she said. Look what she said. Yasmin Qurashi said, Jibreel said to Muhammad, read, so he read by the power of Allah. But did Muhammad learn how to read by the power of Allah? Isn't you Muslim, you say that Muhammad, he died and he cannot read? I mean, what's wrong with you, Yasmin? So Allah, he told him read, because he wanted him to read by the power of Allah. Obviously, the power of Allah is like a flat tire in the highway. With the guy being squeezed 3 times, did he read after the end? No. Why do you think you work for me? No, I'm saying the Muslim, they will accuse you that you are working for me. Okay, let me make the accusation, because they will say that to you, because you are making comment. The Muslims will hate to see. I will make you an admin. Just hold on. Here we go. I made you a moderator. I did not make a moderator, a Muslim moderator, for a long time. Now you are a moderator. Do you believe it? Text. People will see that you're an admin now. You're an admin now. Can you believe it? Let us see what the Muslim they will say now. Yasmin, he made a Muslim girl and a moderator. Now, the accusation is perfect against you that you are working for me. You cannot even run away from it. You swear by Allah, you swear by Al-Bukhari, you swear by tomato and potato, you kiss the black stone, still they will not believe you. The Pakistani government, they will go after you. If you're Pakistan and from your Indonesia, they will send the police and they will, you know, they will, yeah, chase you. What you can do about it? You do not understand the wisdom of Allah. Here we go. We have Abbas here. Abbas, why you don't call me Abbas? Abbas, you said you want to download Paltalk. And that was a century ago. Look at this guy. I mean, I don't know where this guy is. This guy, I think he's imported from different galaxy. Look at the genius. You don't understand the wisdom of Allah and his angel. They know that Muhammad cannot and will recite, read the rest of his life, but Muhammad did not know. We know what? The guy, he cannot read. Muhammad, he can. Secondly, if it's meant to recite, so why Muhammad he say I cannot recite? I mean, he just did. Do you see how stupid you are? If a guy he says to me recite, this is the only word he said to me, and then I said to him I cannot recite, by repeating the word recite I did, because this is the only word he said to me. Idiot. So the angel, he came to Christian Prince and she said to him, say hummus. Christian Prince, he said to him, I cannot say hummus. What? So the angel said to him, say hummus. And then he said to him, I cannot say hummus. But you just said hummus. Pizza boy. Don't you think that Allah is the reason behind the defect of the believers in their brain and their intelligence? So the guy said to him, say, recite. He says to him, I cannot say recite. Well, you just did. When I say stupidity is amazing, I mean it. Okay, let us continue with Zakir Naik. Please open your umbrella. Zakir Naik, he will do what best he do. Spitting all over the place. All right. I know, if I am Zakir Naik, I will make a website called spitting.com.
Allah has power over all things. And Allah says in Surah Buruj, chapter number 85, verse number 16, that Allah is the doer of all he intends. Whatever he intends, he can do. But he does not intend doing ungodly things like telling a lie, like making a mistake, like forgetting, like doing injustice, like becoming a human being. The Quran says, Inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir.
Well, we answer all those. We show you that this is a lie. Even Allah is the one behind fornication, just to refresh your memory. When somebody commit fornication, killing, everything, Allah is the one who did it. We will go back later for this. Even Adam, the son of Adam, was the dirt of Allah, not the dirt of Adam, according to Islam.
For verily, Allah has power over all things. Allah can do whatever he intends, but he does not intend doing ungodly things like making a mistake, like forgetting, like doing injustice, like becoming a human being. That's the reason Almighty God will not become a human being.
That is the reason God did not come be a human being. Why? I mean, what is the connection? Anyone have an idea? So, If he is saying that a human being, he will commit all those sin, well, Jesus did not. Who is a Muslim can show me that Jesus, he committed sin? Isn't it the Quran in chapter 9 verse 29 says Jesus is the Holy Son? Jesus is the Holy Son of who? And how is holy? Isn't it the Quran says that Muhammad is a sinner? How come Jesus is holy and Muhammad is a sinner? Is that your Quran or my Quran? So Jesus, he came to us as a human being, but still he is a Holy Son. He is born Holy Son. Yeah, Yasmin, because, you know, by making you a moderator, you will go to the heaven of Allah and you will send me pictures from what's happening there. I mean, you are the only one who will go there from all those people. They have 1,000 something here. You are a Muslim, huh? So you take a video camera with you and you record everything happening in the heaven of Allah. And what happened in the heaven of Allah? Dahman, Dahman. What happened? What Dahman, Dahman mean? Push hard, push hard. Excuse me. Need to get you salvation actually says your deed alone won't get you salvation. Okay, hold on. We have a Muslim here saying, let us show you. I misquoted. I misquoted. What if I get you busted in the front of everybody, Muhammad? Do you like to call me? Guys, look what this guy he said. In your book, The Deception of Allah, open book Deception of Allah, page number 278, you misquoted hadith, Sahih Muslim 6762. It doesn't say deeds won't get you a salvation. Actually, it says your deeds alone won't get you a salvation. Do you want to challenge me? Muhammad, do you make a promise in the front of everybody that if I get you busted, you will do the monkey dance for us? And if I am wrong, I will do the monkey dance. What say you? Okay, I don't know. You love me? I don't know. Do you love me? Do you know, my friend? We are honest. In the translation, they are not being honest to you. Let me show you the hadith. They are lying to you in the translation, my friend. Nowhere it says in Arabic, your deed alone. Nowhere the word alone is exist. Let me show you. Let us go to the same hadith. So let us see where it says that. Never take what they say for granted. Their translation is false. Okay, hold on. And the easiest way to do it, my friend, if you open the website for the Sahih Hadith, all right, open it, especially the one like Sahih Sunnah.com. It have it in Arabic and in English. Here we go. This is the hadith. Correct? This is the hadith. All right. But this is the English version of it. Read carefully. There's none amongst you who is deed alone. Do you see the word alone? Okay. If we go in Arabic, where is the word alone? Who is a Muslim want to get me busted and show me the word alone in Arabic? Golden opportunity. Mayday, mayday. There's no alone. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ليس أحد منكم ينجيه عمله. There's no alone. قالوا ولا أنت يا رسول الله قال ولا أنا إلا أن يتغمدني الله منه بمغفرة ورحمة. So they lie for you. They add in alone. And the easiest way to get them busted, do this. Look. Click, translate to English. So if we do that, translate to English, now we will have two translations. The one in the left, which is the original Muslim translation, and the one in the right, which is the Arabic translation, will be to English. Oh, sorry. Translate to English. You tell me where we can find the word alone. Do you see it? Translated unknown. Villa in Tessin. What is this language? What is that? Okay, hold on. We need to change the language. Give me a second. But anyway, you can do it from your side. This is the easiest way, and you will see they are lying to you, my friend. Let us change the language here. Choose another language. Okay, English. Okay, how we can choose? You see, I don't know what this language is. I'm not sure what this is happening here. I click at translate to English, and this is coming. I think it's not recognizing the Arabic words. But you know what we can do? Hold on. We can open Google Translation in the side. Give me a second. You go to Google, search for Google Translate. Google Translate. All right, so now we have Google Translate. I will do copy and paste in the front of your eyes for the Arabic text. Here we go. We go here. Copy. For the whole thing, with no exception. And then we paste here. You tell me, where is the word alone? Not one of you deliver him from what he do. They said, not even you. He said, not even me. Where is the word alone? Do you see it? I don't. They lie to you. Where is the word alone? If it is there, it's going to appear in even this stupid Google translation. It's just a word with, alone. But it's not there. So my friend, they are lying to you. They have to add the word alone because it's embarrassing. Why it's embarrassing? Because that means everything Muhammad he said is a lie. The Quran says, those who good deed, they go to heaven. But then the hadith says, none of you, his deed, will bring salvation for him. So how we can save ourselves from this stupid statement? We add words, it's not there. So they lie to you, my friend. Did I answer you, Muhammad? And you can do the same from your side. Open the link. Open the link for the hadith. Here we go. Let me post the link. You can, all of you, you can use your language, any language you have. It's just, Google plain translation. Will not take side. It's a software. And you will see. Then you will notice that I am being honest. They are not. I will not put my reputation in a lie, my friend. Indirectly is called alone. Where is indirectly? Guys, indirectly it says alone. What is that? What is the indirectly, brother? Indirectly. Oh boy. Let us continue with Zakir Naik. Please open your umbrella again, because the spitting will start. And look at those people, they are watching like, wow. Our brother is a genius. He is a genie, not genius. Wow, brother. Amazing, brother. How he can do that, brother. Look at the faces. Look like those Pakistani people. Deep, that's deep.
And the Quran clearly mentions in Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 18. Summum, bukmun, umyun fahum la yarjiun. The deaf, the dumb, the blind, they will not return to the true path.
There's a Muslim, he made a video, says that there's a guy, his name is Edward, he came back to Islam. Isn't it the Quran says, and actually the one who quote for me that verse, as I remember, is Abbas. How are you, Abbas? Isn't it you who quote for me that verse? It says that the one who leave Islam, how Allah accept his religion from him? They cannot accept him no more. But then the guy, he came back a Muslim. And then what we would do with the Quran saying that Allah is the one who made them deaf and blind. What's wrong with this cult? Summun Bukmun. That's what he's trying to copy the New Testament. He's a thief. He's trying to copy what Jesus said, but Jesus said something very smart. Not like this Muhammad, women upon him. Summun, Umyun. Okay, who is the one who made them like that? Allah. So what the problem? Allah. You know, Islam is a religion, have a logic as the following. I will make you blind and I will punish you for not seeing. I will make you blind and I will punish you for being a blind. I will make you commit fornication and I will punish you for doing fornication. Any Muslim? Father is greater than Jesus? I'm sure. When Jesus says that, because he is coming as a flesh of a human being, humbling himself. God, it says in the Bible, for God he humbled himself, he come in the flesh of a human, in appearance like us. So yes, Jesus the humble is not the same as God the Father in the way he is. What's wrong with that? And look, you just admitted that Jesus is saying he's God. Because Jesus is saying, my Father is greater than I, right? If I compare myself to God and say God is greater than me, that's mean I'm from the same equality. Correct? Otherwise, if I am a mosquito compared to God, how I can compare myself to God? He said the greater. That's mean me and him, we are great. But my Father is a greater. Are you listening, Yasmin? How long is going to take Yasmin before she leaves Islam? A Muslim girl, she is giving me a kiss. What is that? It says update. You need to update the Muslim girl who gave me a kiss in Paltalk. Okay. So when a Muslim, he quote for you, Jesus saying, my Father is greater than I, that's mean he is great. Comparing himself to who? I'm a great comparing to God the Father, but he's a greater. I mean, that's mean Jesus is God. Why you want me to leave Islam? No, not after you go to heaven and you send me a video. I want to post it in YouTube. I will get the highest hit ever. All the Muslims want to see what will happen there, the boom boom. You go to the Muslim heaven, you say, Assalamu alaikum. Zakir Naik cannot talk because he's holding his dabiya, you know, his dress with his teeth. He's doing boom boom. Hey, Zakir Naik, Assalamu alaikum. Zakir Naik, what? Cannot talk. Why you're putting your dress between your mouth? He's doing boom boom. I mean, even this proving that Shaitan is your God. I mean, what kind of God? You enter, you open the door of his house, and what you find millions of people naked doing boom boom. Everybody is doing boom boom. Boom 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 boom. post your number. Who said we call numbers Sadiq? Sadiq, you are a potato. You're a little potato. This guy, he go in the chat, in the comments, says, I posted my number for the Christian Prince. I will use my phone to call an idiot like you. Spending a lot of money to call you. For what? If I can call you, I don't have international call on my phone. But why you want to call you a potato? Who are you? Why you don't text me in Pal Talk? You just see how good you are. I will give you my number. You call me. And then we call the number. We find that this is the number of Khadija. And we'll give you my number. I mean, what's wrong with this girl? So, any Muslim, he agree with Zakir Naik, or Zakir Naik is contradicting the Quran? The Quran says they are deaf, they are blind, they cannot hear, they cannot see, they cannot understand. Their heart is sealed. But the Quran says the one who did that to them is Allah. And look what the Muslim says. Allah has set seal on their heart, on their hearing. Okay, so Allah put seal in my heart, and then he said, Muhammad, to teach me about Islam. And Muhammad is trying. He said to me, Christian Prince, believe in Allah. Allah will make your penis endless. And Christian Prince like, Christian Prince, I'm talking to you. I'm telling you that Allah will give you a lot of, you know the thing, Joe Biden, you know the thing, like Muhammad what? I know what? You know the thing? What do you mean? You will give me what? You know the thing? Hey, Joe Biden, Muhammad, what's wrong with you? Forgot what you want to say to me? Muhammad is Joe Biden. He started a verse, he don't know how to end it. You know the thing? So Allah, he know the thing. Allah, he made a seed in my heart. He closed my heart, he closed my eyes, he closed my hearing, and then he's asking me why you are deaf. Huh? Why you don't hear me? You know the thing. How many of you knows the thing? Let us see. Hey Muslims, how many of you know the thing? Be honest with me. Does any of you know the thing? You ask them to explain the Quran, they say to you, you know the thing. Allah knows best. Oh boy. I hope that's Yasmin is not blocking Christians from the chat. Remember, she became an admin now. She has power over you. She can, Allah, he can use her. Yasmin, Bible is obviously corrupted. Look, let me take a Muslim proper, just to show you how stupid what you just said. If the Bible is corrupted, then how your prophet, he says that he approve what they have between their hand? You see, I will go with you. Here we go. I take a selfie for you, Abbas. You are famous already. I mean, that's why you don't call me. You're afraid people will copy your video and post it all everywhere. And your wife, then she will beat you. Yasmin, Bible is obviously corrupted. It's an open secret. Open secret? Even biblical scholars admit it. You do not need Quran to confirm it. Who is the biblical scholars? This is me, the Harman, what his name? Those are the biblical, this guy is not Christian. And actually, even this guy who is anti-Christianity, he says there's no book in the world preserved as the Bible. But let us go by your prophet. Let us say, for the sake of argument, this book is corrupted. So how you stupid prophet, he says, I believe in it. This is 600 years after Jesus, in the time where the Christians believe that Jesus is God and he is the Son of God, and they believe in the Trinity, and yet Muhammad, he says, I believe in it. Look how many times the Quran says, I agree with what you have with you. وآمنوا بما أنزلت مصدقا لما معكم. مصدقا لما معهم. Believing in what they have, what they possess. Chapter 2, verse number 91. Say to them, he said to them, believe in what Allah has sent down is the truth, and it's believe in what they possess with them, the book they possess with them. Confirming what is with them. Do you see it, Abbas, the fool? Do you see it? Your stupid Quran saying, believe in what is with them. They confirm what is with them. So how our book is corrupted and your foolish prophet confirm what is with them, and this is Allah is talking. Are you going to say to me Quran is weak? Are you? Brother and sister, Christian Prince, he always used weak Quran. And this is the verse in the Quran is corrupted. And actually, this verse in the Quran is made by a guy named Abbas, and he walked in delivering pizza. It says in front of you. Which translation you're reading? I don't know. Let us see. It doesn't matter. Muhammad Hilali and Khan. Here we go. Muhammad Hilali and Khan. What we would do now? We can change the translation for you. Brothers and sisters, the Bible is corrupted, but the Quran says it's not. No, it's corrupted. It's not secret. It's not secret. Even scholars, they say it's corrupted. Look. This guy now is getting angry. Abbas, the pizza boy. Abbas, thank God I keep cleaning my computer screen from screenshot. Otherwise, I will have a dictionary about you. Guys, look at the genius what he said. He kicked me busted again. Look at this. Christian Prince, why hiding behind Quran, CP? Trust me. He just admitted the Quran is a lie. Why you are hiding behind the Quran? But look what you just did. Now you admitted that the Quran is corrupted too, because you are saying that you can prove it to be corrupted and against what the Quran is saying, which means now you are going to work harder to prove to me that the Quran is corrupted in order to prove to me that the Bible is corrupted, because the Quran says, no, I confirm what they have with them. Genius, Abbas. Abbas, not only you are a genius, you are a genie. This is your wife. This is why your wife, she will not send you at night to throw the garbage, because you will never come back. You will get lost. So Abbas, why you are hiding? She said to Christian, look how he got me busted. I'm in trouble. Ask yourself, hey guys, by the way, how many of you is dying laughing now? Huh? So why you like, okay, you go and subscribe to TV stations and you listen to TV stations. Isn't this is the best TV stations? Be honest with me. Here you learn, here we make you think, and that is a great, exercise for the brain. And here you learn how to get them busted, how your brain will think so fast and use their stupidity against them. Do you notice why they don't debate me? Because I use their stupid logic against them. Usually Christians, what they do, when a Muslim, he says to him, the Bible is corrupted. So the Christian, he will start saying to him, oh, we have a lot of manuscript. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're wasting your time. We send them to Mars in 2 seconds without even speaking about the Bible. Here we go with the Quran saying that I confirm what is with you. The Muslim says to me, why you are hiding behind the Quran? Why you are hiding behind the Quran? The Quran is protecting what Christian Prince is saying, supporting what Christian Prince. The Quran become a shield Christian Prince he used against Muslims. That is painful. Yeah, Muslim Pepper, he will do what Mimi Hijab he did. He posted like a bill saying that he is taking medicine, and this is why he said to the man, can I suck your wife tits? Are you taking medication? Hey Yasmin, you are a nice lady. You are welcome here. I will take you from the moderator because I don't want Muslims to chase you and think, you know, I don't want them to harm you. They are very peaceful people, as you know. But if you like me to keep you as a moderator, honestly, I will keep you. Just let me know. So, all this religion is a stupid religion. So, if we go back to Zakir Naik, our beloved spitting machine. By the way, the Muslims, they got Christian Prince busted. There's a video. Look, hold on. Just to show you this. I don't know. I mean, stupidity is amazing. Literally. Okay. Somebody, I don't know who, he made this video. Let me play it for you. And it's a comedy, you know. The Muslim, they say this is a fake call. Brother Zakir Naik, he did not call him. I mean, I call Zakir Naik every day for comedy, you idiot. I have, you know, here we have election, you know, prime. Hold on, let's see where the call happened. So I call Zakir Naik. Somebody made a cartoon about it. And the Muslim, they are saying this is a fabrication. Christian Prince did not call him. Can you believe it? I mean, everybody can tell that this is a joke. Hello? 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 Who's this? Assalamu alaikum. We have a question, really. Who was in the cross? Because we have Christian guys here, they are asking questions about that. Okay. Brother and sister, some Christians, they ask you a question. They say to you, it is the true Isa was in the cross. However, this is absolutely wrong. Because Allah, the Almighty God, He made someone look like Isa. He have the same iPhone, he have the same mustache, he have the same beard, he have the same eyebrows, he have the same eyes. Actually, his eyes is very beautiful. Both, they look exactly the same. To the point, the Jews, and you know the Jews are very smart. You cannot fool the Jew. You cannot fool the Jew. However, Allah is the best of the deceivers. So Allah, He made someone look exactly like Isa. To the point they could not recognize the true Isa from the fake Isa. So when they came to arrest Isa, they arrested the fake Isa. And this is how Allah, He saved Jesus. So now the question, who was in the cross? It was the fake Isa or the true Isa? The answer is very simple. Allah knows best. Because it may be that Allah, He sacrificed the true Isa and He saved the fake Isa because both they look the same. However, this is an allegation made by a guy, his name is Christian Prince. Don't ever listen to him, and whatever he say to you, don't say yes, don't say no. Thank you very much.
This is a religion? This is a religion. And speaking about logic and separation between the soul and the body?
Anyway, you believe it or not, the Muslim, they say that they think they don't know that this is a joke. It's me talking at the same time. They say this is a fabrication. Zakir Naik did not call him. This is the voice of Zakir Naik, yes, but this is not it's my voice, you idiot. What's Zakir Naik? And then the guy here, he made a cartoon, like I call Zakir Naik again. Where is the call? Yeah, here we go.
By what he see. Any Muslim can give us an answer? If your God is the one who made Jesus appear in the cross for us, but it was not Jesus, so let us do it this way. Brother Sister, it was the wisdom of Allah the Almighty to make Jesus appear in the cross, but it was not Jesus. So the Christian, they were standing in the front of Jesus, they thought it is Jesus because Allah made them believe it's Jesus. And because Allah is the better of the deceiver, as a Christian prince, he named his book The Deception of Allah. Therefore, the Christian, the poor Christian, they thought Jesus was the crucified. But the fact he wasn't the crucified. Because Allah, he did not make him crucified, because Allah makes someone appear like him and he put him in the cross, and they thought he's the crucified because Allah made it appear for them to be crucified. So now Allah is going to punish them because they believe in his lie. Thank you very much. What a stupid religion, man. Unbelievable. I mean, this is philosophy. This is the genius philosopher Muhammad. How he can come with this, man? This is amazing. This is so beautiful. Tony, get us some pizza, Tony. Get us some pizza to the fake Jesus because he has died in the cross, and the Christian, they think this is the true Jesus. And don't forget to make another order for the real Jesus. Tony, Bambino. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid religion more than Islam? So the God of Islam and the Muslim, they blame us for believing that Jesus was in the cross when it is their God who made it appear for us. Why you believe in the crucifixion of Jesus? Why? Huh? Why you believe in the crucifixion of Jesus? Allah, he made it appear to us, man. Yeah, this is true. Allah, he made it appear to you. But Muhammad came 600 years after. You know, guys, Muhammad is a witness of nothing. He was not in the time of Jesus. He never met Jesus. He never spoke to Jesus. He never even spoke to Allah. He never met Allah. He never heard even the fart of Allah. But yet he is going to witness for someone who was exist before him 600 years. This is the Muslim logic. They say to you, do you know that the Bible, do you know the Bible? Brother Sitter, do you know that the Bible, the first Bible, is written between 40 to 60 years after Jesus? How we can trust such a book? However, our prophet, peace upon him, came 600 years after Jesus. And this is why we trust him, because he came long after. Because in Islamic logic, the more further you are, the more trustworthy you are. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. So 60 years after Jesus for the Muslims is a problem. 600 years after Jesus is a trustworthy. Any comment from Ani Abdul? Do we have any comment from the Abdul? Hello? Hello? It's me you're looking for. I am the same as before, but today is the fake me, and Allah, he saved me. Hello? Allah saved the fake Jesus. We're not do Jesus. We're not Jesus. I'm Indian Jesus. So now we have Jesus, and but we do this is not Jesus. Which Jesus is the Jesus? And you Muslims asking us, who was in the cross? Do we have any Abdul?
Okay, we have one. We have one. There's a guy, he's saying, call me now. His name is what? Mimi something? All right. Min Salsin. It says you are not currently online, my friend. Min Salsin. You are not currently online. Yeah, no, it says call is rejected. Are you playing games, my friend? See how many times I called you? It says call rejected. Let's try again. Call rejected, I don't know. Maybe you need to change your setting in your privacy setting to be able to call you. Anyway, Islam is very silly, stupid cult. And we prove it every day. And this guy, because he is ashamed of his cult, he cannot promote it without lying.
A similar message is repeated in the Bible, in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter number 13, verse number 13. They see, yet they see not. Hearing, they hear not. Neither do they understand. The same message repeated in Rigved.
See, he admitted that Muhammad is copying Jesus because the one who said that is Jesus. But Muhammad, he fabricated the verse. He admitted that in Matthew 13, Jesus said. So if Jesus, he said that message, why you say Allah said that message? Do you see a thief? If something said by Jesus 600 years ago, and then a guy, his name is Muhammad, come and he says, Allah said that to me today. Zakir Naik, he said the message is repeated, but this is the message of Jesus. How you repeat the message of Jesus when this is Jesus talking, not Allah? Same time the verses there doesn't say that I seal their eyes and their heart. It says, to seeing they don't see, you know, and they don't hear and they don't understand. This is talking about people like Muhammad and today, and Muhammad. False religion. Cult. False believers who praise God by their mouth, but in reality they are evil. Like Muhammad himself. And how this can be the message of Allah if this is the message of Isaiah? And how Allah, he says, I am the one who sealed their heart. Let us see this guy. We'll keep him. I mean, this guy, I keep calling him. He says, keep running. No. Keep running. Can you believe it? I called him now 6 times, and this is the 7th time. It says, call is rejected. And he says to me, keep running. Okay. Muslim logic. Keep running. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Tell us more, Zakir Naik.
Book number 10, hymn number 71, mantra number 4. They see the word, yet they see not. Some people hear the word, yet they hear not. All these scriptures, the Quran, the Bible, the Ved, they are saying.
Did he call the book of the Hindu scriptures? Did he just call the book of the Hindu scriptures? Is that Islamic? Hey Muslims, Did you hear your brother saying the book of the Hindu is a scripture? Let us hear it again. Maybe I was mistaken.
Book number 10, hymn number 71, mantra number 4. Hymn number 71, mantra number 4. The same message repeated in Rig Veda, book number 10, hymn number 71, mantra number 4. They see the word, yet they see not. Some people hear the word, yet they hear not. All these scriptures, the Quran, the Bible, the Ved, they are saying, seeing they see not, hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. They are telling clearly that the scriptures are explicitly, in clear terms, mentioning that Almighty God is one. He has got no images. Worship Him alone. Yet, there are people, summun, bukmun, umyun formulary.
Did he say God have no images? Did he just say God have no images? Muslims, did your scholar, the one you call him a scholar with short pant, because you want to be like a prophet? I mean, the guy, he want to be like a prophet, but he wear a suit. Look how Islamic he is. He's very conservative. He wear a suit which is like 3 inches shorter, because this is Muslim haram. The Prophet said to them, if your pant touch your, you see the bones, like I don't know what they call it in English. If you do that, you will go to hell, brother. If you do that, you will go to hell. So, he don't have a problem to wear a suit of the kuffar, but he have a problem to make the pant long. Look how decent. But Muslim, he just said now that Allah has no image. So Muhammad did lie? Let us go. Allah have an image. Allah have a shape. Allah is a physical being. This guy is a coward liar. And you know, the amazing thing that all those Muslims, Yasmin, I saw what you said. You want me to show you a fault and you will leave Islam. No problem. I will help you. They asked the Prophet, are we going to see Allah in the day of judgment? They will see what? They will see Allah. Okay. How you can see Him if you have no shape? A human being cannot do that. How Muhammad described seeing Allah? He said, are you going to have difficulty to see the moon or the sun when the sky is clear? He said, no. He said, this is how you will see your Lord. This is how you will see Allah. Okay, and then Muhammad, he made it clear that Allah will come to them in a shape other than the one which they saw first time. All those hadith are sahih. You see it? It says Allah will come to them in a shape. The liar, he just said Allah have no image. Allah has no form. But he himself in different video, he says Allah have a hand. Yes. How Allah hand look like? Allahu alam. So Allah will come to them in a shape. They know. And he will say, I am your Lord. They will say to him, get lost. Get lost, idiot. You are not Allah. You are Satan. The Muslims, they will kick the bum of Allah and he will throw him from the window. And okay, so he will say, Allah will come to them in a shape and they will say, he will say, I'm your Lord. They will say, no doubt you are our Lord. Okay, why? Because now he come to them in a shape which they know. But if you go a few line before, you will see that he come to them, he says, I am your Lord. They say him, get lost, you are not Allah. Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know. And he will say, he will say, I am your Lord. They will say to him, get lost, you are not Allah. But this guy, he says, Allah have no image. When there is a prophet, and this is Sahih Hadith, saying Allah not only have an image, he have many images. And he changed his look. And he changed his shape, which is a physical shape. Narik, no, don't give me their name, my friend. Who cares? I mean, we are here. The one who want to debate us, he can debate us. My friend, all of those are kids. You see, I take their calls just for comedy. Do you think really I'm debating Muslims here? They are kids. Who remember the guy who called me 2 days ago? His name is Kareem. Do you remember? He says, if you show me a mistake, and then, okay, I show him the hadith, he don't accept the hadith. Sahih Bukhari, I don't accept Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Muslim, I don't. Are you a Shia? He don't want to be a Shia. Are you a Sunni? He don't want to be a Sunni no more because he's scared, terrified. Then we showed him from the Quran. Have you ever heard of a God? He don't remember which one he created first. So after all the conversation, we showed him the stupid Quran, saying it clearly. You can go watch it, it's there. You can download it, you can save it. If you are a Muslim, I challenge you to download it and put it on your page. It's very easy. I choose for him the easiest way to show Quran is a stupid book. Like our friend here, Yasmin, she said, show me. This is what she said. Show me one fault in the Quran and I will think of leaving Islam. Yasmin, show me one thing is not fault in Islam. Just one thing. Everything in this religion is fault. I mean, since when kissing black stone is from the true God? Since when you say to the people you are pagan and yet you kiss stones? I mean, you go to the Hindu, you say to them, Hindus, you are pagan, you kiss, you have the stones in your temple. And then you go in front of a stone, you bow down and you kiss it and you lick it. And you claim that this is a stone sent by God. Who sent this stone? God, he sent the stone. To do what? So we can kiss it. Mwah! I went to a Muslim website and I asked him, I have a problem with this stone. Why the Prophet he kissed it? The guy or the women in that website, they went for 20 minutes and came back and says, oh, because it's holy. Okay. And I said, why it's holy? Then the guy, he went back for other 20 minutes. He came back saying, because the Prophet kissed it. I mean, look at those genius. Why you kiss the stone? Because it's holy. Okay, why the Prophet kissed the stone? Because it's holy. Okay. And why it's holy? Because the Prophet kissed it. The problem solved. Genius. Hey, Muslims in the chat, who want to tell me why your Prophet kissed the stone? I will give the question for you. Squeeze yourself as Jibreel, he squeezed Muhammad, and give me the answer. Why your Prophet, he kissed the stone? That, okay, hold on. You see, those are kids. I mean, you should not say the names of those people in here, but it's okay, just to show you. He says that the word image is not a shape. This is what the hadith is saying. Let us go. Stupidity is amazing. Well, here we go. Allah, he created Adam in his image. Is Adam is a shape? The word here is used is image. Is Adam not a man? Not a shape? Do you see it, Muhammad? They are silly kids, they can, the Muslims, when they try to refute me, they lie to each other, and yeah, brother, yeah, you get him, brother. Alhamdulillah, brother. Yes, brother. Christian Prince is lying, brother. Well, Adam, the Quran, the Hadith says that Allah created Adam in an image. This is why the Quran and the Hadith forbid people from practicing such a thing to draw. Art is forbidden in Islam. Art, the only art you can do in Islam is line, like straight line, but you can't draw a flower, you can't draw a human being, you can't draw an animal. It's haram. Why? Because if you draw a creation of Allah, You are trying to imitate that creation, and then Allah will bring you in the day of judgment, and He will force you to blow on it to make it alive, the same as Allah did. Because Allah, He made a shape, an image of Adam from a clay, and then He breathed into it. My friend, they are no match. I can beat them without even being... I can debate 1,000 Muslim scholar, best when I am in the jacuzzi. But I'm not a rich man to have a jacuzzi. Maybe one day when I go to heaven of Allah. Okay? So, everyone who make an image, musawwir, surah, image, here they call it painter in the translation, he will go to hell. You Muslims, do you have images of your wives and your... Do you have apps? You put those funny things in your face from Snapchat, whatever they call it? You will go to hell. Name for me one Muslim who don't have pictures in his house. Just one. You see it? The messenger of Allah, SAW, like shortwave, Muhammad, he can receive information from far away. From far away. Like his God. His God, he come every day in the third part of the night. So he say, who is listening to me? We will talk about that, just hold on. The messenger of Allah said, whoever makes an image, I thought image does not mean anything, an image, he will be punished until he commanded to breathe a soul into it, and he will not be able to do so. So he will be punished for eternity. You see it? Okay. Oh, hold on. We mentioned that Allah will come down. I hope Yasmin, she is listening. She's a nice girl, I can tell. You can tell, by the way, if somebody from good family. Doesn't matter really, he's a Muslim, he's a Christian, because always there's a root for every human being of us, where he go. Usually, most of us, we will take from our roots the bad and the good. Most of us. I mean, something will stuck with us. However, there's an exception. Sometimes, like a flower can be born of a needle, But usually, no. So I can tell that this lady, Yasmin, she is a nice lady. Look what Muhammad, he said. If you remember, not long time ago, the Muslims, they were celebrating Al-Isra wal-Mi'raj, like a week ago, that Muhammad, according to them, he went to heaven. But if you have, if you activate your brain for a second, actually, we have a Muslim trying to text me. Hold on. Maybe we can call him. Oh, this is a Christian. Please don't text me, guys, if you're a Christian. Okay, Maryam, I will answer you. Just give me some time. Let me try to call you again one more time. Yeah, it's not working. Maybe you need to change your privacy setting. So guys, listen carefully. Muhammad, he said he went to the seventh heaven to receive a command from Allah. All the Muslims agree. In the night, it's called Al-Isra. Okay. So how does hadith work? If Muhammad went at night, and in his journey, he spent his journey not only in the heaven, he went to seven heaven and he stopped by everyone, and before that he went to Jerusalem. And he lead after that the prayer to the Prophet before anyone wake up. The Quran says the angels, they need 1,000 years before they can arrive to a certain area in the heaven, not to Allah, where they receive the command of Allah from the tablet, according to Muslims. 1,000 years. The Muslims, they claim that angels, they can travel to heaven in the speed of light. In the speed of what? The speed of light. Yet they need 1,000 years to go. Muhammad was accompanied by the angel Jibreel, and he was accompanied by a donkey. He's between a mule and a donkey. So if the maximum speed is a light, still Muhammad, he needs 1,000 years to go, 1,000 years to come back. However, even if we pass that, forget about it. When Muhammad, he said that Allah, he come down every third part of the night. That's mean when Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven, Allah was not there. Any Muslim have a comment? Muhammad is going up to heaven, Allah is coming down to earth. In the same night. Muhammad, he says every night. You see, he did not say once a year. He did not say once a month. So, okay, maybe at that night, Muhammad, he went there and Allah was not coming down. But Muhammad, he says every night, Allah come down. And here there's many questions about this. I mean, why Allah need to come down if Allah is all-knowing? If Allah is all-hearing? Obviously, Allah is not all-knowing, not all-hearing. He cannot hear you. He don't have a good reception. Obviously, he is using AT&T. I told him, use a Chinese company. Their reception is better. So Allah was coming down to the lowest heaven. Muhammad was going up to the seventh heaven. Muhammad, he met who? Allah was not there. Are we listening, Muslims? Allah took Muhammad to the seventh heaven to meet him. Wonderful. But Allah was going down. Anyone? So either we have to believe Muhammad is a liar, or we have to believe that Allah is a liar. Which one of them is a liar? Both. Because Allah is Muhammad. This kid, Muhammad, he cannot repeat a lie twice correctly. He forgot what he said. They met the halfway. No, the hadith says that Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven, my friend, not halfway. And as long as Allah is coming down, why Muhammad need to go all the way to seventh heaven anyway? I mean, just meet with him there. And by the way, even the Muslims, they agree that Muhammad never saw Allah. The problem with Islam, that the Muslims, they wrote for us what Muhammad said. A lot of poo-poo. This is poo-poo collection. It's priceless. I assure you that every single Muslim, he wish that the Muslims were not collecting the poo-poo of the Prophet. Muhammad Sadiq, he have a question. Muhammad Sadiq, you said you want to call me. Why you don't call me, my friend? You are the one who chased me, right? You are a hero. Okay, let us put Muhammad Sadiq on the screen. Muhammad Sadiq, are you can handle spanking? I mean, how good in handling? Let us see. Allah is not a biblical God. Refer to book of Job 1:5-7, where God asked the devil where he went. You're genius. So Abdul, You are saying that God cannot be God because he said to Satan, where are you? Is that what you are saying? Say yes. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Say yes, and I will grant you will go to heaven. I'm waiting. I want to take a screenshot of it. I just want, yes, you know, I want a screenshot. Can you make your allegation more clear so we can laugh better? Sadiq, Abdul Malik. Abdul. I'm waiting. What? So this potato, he's saying, if God, he asks, where are you? Or what you did, he don't know. Okay. Well, so how the Quran do the same? When Allah, he asked Adam, where are you? When Allah, he asked Jesus, hey Jesus, did you say to the people to worship me and my mother? Do Allah knew what Jesus said, or he do not know? Why Allah is asking Jesus what he said? Do Allah knew? Why Allah, he asked Adam where he hide? Do Allah, he knew? Why Allah, he asked Shaitan why he did not bow down? Do Allah, he knew? And call you where? In your phone? Phony guy? Get lost. Potato. You want to act like, you want to make yourself look like a hero. You are a potato. Here, we spank you. Just go. You are a kid. If you want to call me, you will call me from a century ago. So they say to you, well, if God, he knew everything, then how God, he asked? This is not a question of trying to know. This is a question of what he did. What happened? Questioning, when a policeman, he question you and you are guilty. Maybe he is not sure, but if you have evidence, he knew that you are the one who did it. So still he asks you, did you do that? You can deny, you can say yes, you can say whatever you want. So when Allah, he said to Jesus, is it you who said to your follower, worship me? Look what Jesus said to him, supposedly. This is Isa, the Muslim Isa. He said, glory to you. It's not for me to say what I had no right. And if I had said such a thing, you should know. So I'm using your logic now. Jesus saying to Allah, you stupid idiot, don't you know what I did? So why you're asking me? Do you see it? And now what you will say, you will jump to defend. You will say, oh, Allah here, he knew what Jesus said. Okay. Hypocrisy. Hypocrite. Potato. Who is the next victim? We have 1,400 only. Where is the rest? I mean, guys, don't you want to go to heaven? Don't you want to get the virgins? Allahu Alam, Yasmin. No, Allah, you know nothing. Yasmin. Hey, Yasmin, let me ask you. You are a female. What do you think of a book teaching a Muslim to beat you? Do you think a man, he can fix a family? Let us say for the sake of argument, there is a woman, she is not a good woman. Yeah, let us say maybe. Yeah, there is women, they can be bad, and there's women, they are good, and there's men are bad, and men are good. No. So when the Quran says, beat your wives in order to force them to obey you, do you think this is a good solution? who is a Muslim, he believe that this is a good solution to fix a family problem if we beat them. And look, the Muslim in translation, they say first and second, which is a lie. There's no first, there's no second. The man is up to him to beat as he wish. And the hadith confirmed that a man, he beat his wife until her skin is greener than her clothing. And Muhammad took his side. He did not say to him even, why you do that? Muhammad, he said, don't beat them until you break them. Which means beat them hard, but don't break their bones. Yeah, this is Quran, Yasmin. This is Quran, as you see. And we can put for you any translation you wish. And all the translation, by the way, they are trying to make it look nicer, but it's a garbage anyway. So if I say to my wife, okay, I'm live now, okay, make some tea for me, and my wife, she did not do it right away. She show, you say the word in Arabic, nushuz. Okay, what nushuz mean? Does that mean some liar, they say, oh, she is fornicating? You're a liar, and it's not fornication. You don't beat her, you kill her. You stone her to death if she's married. Stop lying. Nushuz is a sign of not happy women. Like you say something to her, she doesn't do it right away. And actually Muhammad himself, he did nushuz. So here, look at the hypocrisy. When Muhammad, he do nushuz, his wife cannot beat him. Muhammad, he stopped having sex with his wife. This is what he did. Allah, he gave him a verse, says, oh, don't worry. In chapter 4, verse 128, the same chapter, you see the same word. If a woman, she afraid that her husband is doing nushuz, okay, what does that mean? There's no problem. They can come to an agreement. Okay, how come if the women, she have nushuz, we beat the hell of her, and if a man, he do the same thing, it's okay for the man to do it? Do you see it? If a woman fears cruelty or distortion on her husband's part, there is no sin of both of them, they come to agreement. And what is agreement? It was Allah, he sent this verse so Muhammad, he can sleep with Aisha one night more. The poor Sauda became so old, and Muhammad, he don't like how she looked like. And now she heard the news that he want to get her out. He want to divorce her. So she spoke to Aisha. She said to her, please talk to him. You are his sex toy. Tell him not to divorce me. I'm old. Where I'm going to go? In return, I will give my day to you, which every woman have a day. Muhammad was a rooster. He'd go from a woman to a woman. And now he's skipping the day of her anyway. She's old. She's not good looking for him. It's filthy. The Muslim, they say to you, if you marry a woman, you have to give her her right. What is right? One of her right is to sleep with her. Muhammad, he stopped doing that. And if you don't believe me, go and read the interpretation. Go to Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain. And then Aisha, she convinced him, because Aisha now, she will have more gifts, more money. For all the gifts come to the house of Aisha when Muhammad is there. So if she have extra night, extra money. Allahu sana'a as-salamu khair. What sana'a as-salam? Allah is the war maker. We can go for that issue. So how come if a man, he stop having sex with his wife, which is extreme cruelty, Allah will not punish him? They can come to an agreement. But if a woman, she don't make tea for you, you beat the hell of her. And then the Muslim, they say to you, oh, you know, we beat our wife with a toothbrush. Who's going to love her? You know, this is a joke. Toothbrush, miswak, is a root of a tree. Very long, very aggressive. They beat the camel with it. If a camel can get hurt by it, what about a woman? It's a root, flexible root. They show you those things, they sell it now in the market like 1 inch. This is not the miswak. Al-miswak is a long root of a tree. Very flexible. Grow in the desert. They use it to beat animals with it. And then because now it became expensive, all the Muslims want to buy it. See, this is out after they cut it pieces. And then they cut it even to 1 inch. This is the miswak. So they say to you, we beat our wife with the miswak. Well, this is the miswak. And now this is cut it pieces. This one can go to 2-3 meters long. You cut it as you wish. The miswak is not even a tree, actually. It's a bush. It's a kind of a bush. Bushes, you know. So you beat your wife with the miswak, and that make you a good guy? And then a scholar, he says to you, well, if you beat your wife, like if you have a kid at home and he do misbehave, don't you spank him? Muslims, they believe that wives are kids and they are half a brain. How that can fix a house? If you beat your wife will hate you, and she will cheat on you. She might even poison you. Even the Shia, they say that the one who killed Muhammad is Hafsa and Aisha. And what kind of a man? He beat his wife. For what reason? I mean, either you want to live with her and she is your wife, you know, or you don't want to live with her, leave her. Very savage. This is God teaching. This is not a man teaching, supposedly. This is God. That will not fix a family. Will not make it happier. Will not make... Imagine your child, he see you beating your mother. He will remember it forever. He will hate you as a father, and later maybe he will beat his wife too. If somebody want to beat my mother, I will not even think about what I will do if he do so. I don't want to think about it. And actually, only coward men, they beat their wives. Either he cannot answer her. Let us say, for the sake of argument, let us say maybe she's crazy. She's crazy. She keep talking her, harassing you. Maybe she is the bad person. Okay, leave her. According to this verse in the Middle East, if you beat your wife and the wife, she called the police will laugh at her if they are practicing Sharia law. They say, well, it's his right to beat you. He did not break the law. How this can be from God? And how God, he says to you, you can go and have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And actually the Quran doesn't say 2 and 3 and 4, by the way. This is a false understanding of the Muslims. The Quran says, go and have 3 and 4, 2 and 2 and 3 and 4, which means total is 9. Total is 9. You ask the Muslims why he can have up to 9. They say, no, it's 4. Where it says 4? The Quran. Okay, where? Read it. The verse says, مَا طَابَ لَكُم مِّنَ النِّسَاءِ. مَا طَابَ, why they are fruits, they are baklava, whatever tasty women. This is what the verse is saying. Go and do nikah to them. F them. Okay, how many? He said 2 There's no or. You see, there's no or in Arabic. Here we go. The Arabic in front of us. Anyone who speaks Arabic, he can see it. There's a letter between them. It's called wa. Wa, and it means and, not or. Mathna wa thalat wa ruba'. 2 and 3 and 4. Total is 9. And this is why most of the caliphate, they have 9 wives at the same time. Now, if you see here, Yasmin Khurshi, I stopped calling CP because he don't know how to have a proper discussion. Abbas, if I use a proper discussion as your prophet, is that will make me bad? To make it simple, if I call you a donkey right now, I want you to say this is bad. Go say it. Go ahead. Guys, is that a fair question? Is that a fair question? Abbas, he stopped calling me because I don't have a proper discussion. Okay, I will give you an example. And he insult anyone. Okay, Abbas, you are a donkey. Is that a bad statement? Say yes. I challenge you to say yes. Say it. Don't play dead now. He will play dead because he knew if I say yes, I will show him what your prophet said. Are you there, Abbas? Oh, Abbas, now he have to go because his wife, she asked him to go and wash dishes. He will not answer. All right, Yasmin, so better for you to leave Islam, my friend. You better leave Islam as long as you agree. Abbas, are you there? Are you calling people dogs is bad? Say yes. Okay. I will say yes. Jesus, he said to the women, it says, this is a statement the Jews, they use, don't throw your jewels to the dogs. But he did not say she is a dog. She don't believe in him. But then she said, even dogs, they eat from the crumb. She humbled herself to speak to the Lord. And as long you are saying it is nice to say dogs, well, your God, he says the same, but he did not bless the women. He says women are equal to dogs and donkeys, and they are actually animals according to you. And now if we go and see what your prophet, he said in the Quran, he said, there's a chapter, it's called the chapter of An'am, saying that Christians and Jews and non-Muslims are animals. Actually, the same verse Zakir Naik is quoting, this is about us as animals. Abbas, I want you to read those verses I will put for you on the screen. And actually, not only that, I will show you your prophet saying the filthy words when he speaks to Muslims. Just hold on. When Muhammad, he said in the chapter of Al-Furqan, verse number 44, chapter 7, verse number 179, chapter 25, verse number 44. Read carefully. Already have we urged into the hell many of the jinn and mankind, having their heart wherewith they understand not, and they're having their eyes. I mean, translation here is stupid. Let me change. This is big tab. And then choose another idiot. All right. Many are the jinn and the man have we made for the hell. It's stupid. I mean, the genie are made from fire. You send them to hell? Crazy. Okay. Their heart wherewith they understand not. But the other verse says, Allah, He made them not understand. He sealed their heart. Their eyes see not. Okay, that's wonderful. Their ear hear not. Okay. They are like cattle. Abbas, you are like a camel. You are like a donkey. In different verse in the Quran, Muhammad, he said the same again. You think that most of them they can hear and they can understand? No, they are cattle. They are cattle. They are animals. Muhammad, he said, if somebody is proud about his heritage before Islam, go and tell him, bite the penis of your father. Abbas is speaking about proper language. I'm not a prophet. I don't claim to be one. But I don't say to people, go and bite the penis of your father, Abbas. Do you? Abbas, when the last time you Muslim practiced biting the penis of the father of somebody? When you practice that? Are you there? Is saying to someone, bite the penis of your father, is a proper discussion and talk? Is that how you convince people that they are wrong? This is from God, and this is a prophet of God. Why you are so mute, Abbas? What about Abu Bakr? He said to a person, go and suck the clitoris of Allah. Abbas, when the last time you said to somebody you don't agree with him, go and suck the clitoris of Allah? Are you willing to say that those caliphate and your prophet, they are filthy, or you are a coward, you will not say it? Huh? Are you there, Abbas? What happened to Abbas? Why Abbas is so quiet? So those hypocrites, they speak about proper conversation. They call people all kind of names. They call us najas, kuffar, filthy. We are, you know, we are forbidden to enter the city of Mecca, and because we are filthy. They call us every day when they pray in the mosque filthy, dirty, kuffar, najas, animals. And then they want to school you about language you speak. Who is a Muslim is willing to call us and tell us what kind of language the best of the caliphate and your prophet he used when he said suck the penis of your father, or suck the clitoris of a woman or an idol? And by the way, you Muslim, you just admitted that Allah, she used to have a clitoris, the daughter of Allah. Otherwise, how you say go and suck the clitoris if there's none? Anyone? I'm trying to find the hadith in English, but until now we could not. Let us see one more time. I don't know why. Maybe they took it off. Because I saw it before in this website For sure, I saw it, and even I use it. I made a video about it. Here we go. Let us see in English. Trying to find where it is in English. Anyway, I will post the link. You guys, you tell me where it is. You look for it. Here we go. It have to be there in this hadith, in this link. And this is Sahih hadith. This is Bukhari. And this is the word in Arabic. It says badr. Let me show you the word in Arabic so they don't say it's not there. Here we go. فقال له أبو بكر أمصص بذر اللات. Go and suck the clitoris of Allat. Do you see it? Am I lying? So you coward, you are talking about proper language. Look who is talking. You get angry for saying an idiot, potato, but you don't get angry from somebody saying to somebody, and he's a prophet of God, suck the penis of your father, suck the clitoris of a lad. Is that a language of a prophet? Anyone found where in English it says that? So I can search, just copy the text and post it for me in the chat so I can search it here instead of just reading the whole thing. So they make excuse that's, you know, this guy, he don't use a proper language to talk to us. But look who's talking. They call us dogs, animals, filthy, najis. Even Muhammad, he said his father is a najis. Abi wa abuka fi an-nar. How Islam says respect your parents, and then you say that your mother and your father are filthy. So Muhammad is a son of a filthy. So while Jesus is a son of the Holy God, and he is holy, chapter 19, verse 19, when the Muslims, they say that the Spirit of Allah, he came to Mary and he promised her a holy son. That God, he want to give her a holy son. Who is the holy son of who? So while Jesus, even in the Quran, is a holy son, Muhammad, his holy mouth, speaking all filthy language, go and suck a penis, go and suck the clitoris, give your breast to a stranger. That is the teaching of Muhammad. We have only 1,277, even though we promise you we will end at the end of the program today, we will give you some versions. I will try to increase the number of people who come by showing you some reference. We have to use some the method of Muhammad, temptation, you know. Let us tempt you, especially men, so more men will come here. Brothers and sisters, the proper language. Allah will give you 80,000 boys in the heaven. In the top of that, brother, you will have houris, brother. Let me explain to you, brother, how the huri are look like, brother. It's very hard to describe for you because it's very sexy and you know it. The Prophet said that those women, brother, in the heaven, you will see the marrow of their bones. And let us be honest, all of us.
Isn't it food so tasty if there's marrow of the bones there? It's cold, like outside it's freezing and they have a snow. And I mean, when the weather is going to get warm, I don't know. I'm complaining to Allah, fix it, please, Allah. But Allah in this abet, he have nothing to do. Anyway, but Allah is busy. That's why when you pray to him, he's not listening. He's making women who you can see marrow their bones. I mean, this is plasma, brother, plasma. Those women are jellyfish. So they are so beautiful, brother, the Prophet said. He, Allah, will give you women, wives from the Houris, brother. They are so beautiful and pure, transparent, brother. And you will see the marrow of their bones, brother, and their legs. Now, I know most of you, you are wondering how that can be. I mean, yeah, this is true. I went to the heaven of Muhammad and I saw some samples. This is one of them. This is one of the versions which Allah will give you in the day of judgment, after day of judgment, sorry. And they are, you can see the marrow of their bones. I know this position is very tempting for many. Allah forgive. I'm not trying to tempt you. Please refrain from being tempted. Please. If you are a man, close your eyes, because we want to show women only. You know, because women will not get tempted by this, but men for sure, they will get so tempted. I mean, look at this yummy. That's deep. This is God's promise. This is God's promise. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, you are a Christian, you are a Jew, you are a Hindu, you are an atheist. It doesn't matter. Still, it's so beautiful. I think if you don't like it, you have a wrong understanding of a beauty. Look at this face. I'm getting dizzy here. Look, brother, how she is lifting herself with the high heels. Allahu Akbar. Promise of Allah. How many of us can resist this temptation? We cannot. Especially when those women, like, they lay down like this. Look at this. Oh boy. I don't want to. I should not show this one. This is too much. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Oh, look at this one. Oh boy. This one is a killer. This one is like, oh boy. And look at this one. What's happening here? This is that a porn movie or what? Like what? So now you are in heaven and your wife, she is laying down like this and you see her bones. And you know the benefit of this, by the way, there's many benefits. First, if your wife, she ate your apple from the refrigerator, you can see it there. She cannot lie to you no more. The hamburger, the burger, sandwich, you know, anything. Your wife, she took your credit card or your wallet, you can see it. She cannot hide it. Unbelievable. Alhamdulillah, Allah is so good. That's very beautiful. So, if this is a promise of God, how this can be from God? Hey, Yasmin Qureshi, you know, so you agree with me? Are you going to leave Islam? What is this? Look what our friend Yasmin, she said. Look what Yasmin, she said in Arabic. Christian Prince is speaking the truth I read in Arabic. So Yasmin, you want to stay as a Muslim? What now? What is next? You better leave Islam, my friend. This is not a religion. This is a guy trying to seduce men to go and die for him in the field. Go and die. And give them false promises. As simple as that.
They are saying this is da'if. This is Sahih Bukhari. How this is da'if? This is al-Bukhari. Even al-Bukhari is da'if now? Yasmin, she is saying, I do not know all those things, but it's hard to leave Islam. No, it's not hard. Why? Why it's hard? Is it hard to leave stupidity? Is it hard to be smart? Not to be stupid? I don't know. Anyway, you are welcome to listen to me as much as you want, Yasmin. We are here almost every day, but not necessarily every day. Depending on the versions. Like if I open the door now and I find some version in front of my house, and they are so beautiful like this. I mean, what you expect? Put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in my shoes. And I see this beauty. I cannot come here online if I see this. Because first of all, brother and sister, there's a person in the Christian race, and he saw you a woman, see it in X-ray. First of all, this is not exactly the same woman Allah will not in heaven. Because it said you will see the marrow of her bones, not high-heeled. So is dying. Logic. Deep. This is deep answer. He refuted me. He got me busted. Anyway. So guys, I want to say thank you very much for being here. And I hope that we learned something good. Don't forget to download my videos. My videos are all for free. Feel free to download them, put them in your channel. I will never flag your video unless you're lying there saying that this is your channel. Which means, I mean, this is you, me. Don't lie. This is a Christian Prince. And don't forget, please, to post a link for our channel, which we are using here, which is temporarily anyway. We keep changing channels. You see, this is why this channel I have, I don't know, 42, 43,000. This is one of many channels I have. This is why it's always good to subscribe and join us in Patreon, so you will always be updated about where we are going to be, the last place we will be broadcasting. For now, we are here. God knows what is tomorrow. So I want to say thank you for being here, my friends. And let me take those pictures away. Otherwise, men, they will divorce their wives. Most of men actually know they will divorce their wife after they saw this. I mean, imagine yourself. You have a wife next to you. Huh? And then you look at this, and you look at her, and you look at this, and look at her, and look at this, and you look at her. I mean, how you could stay with your wife? You would divorce her. I mean, we cannot even compare between the beauty. And by the way, the hadith says that Allah spent 1,000 years softening their skin. Yeah, somebody tell Allah he can buy some Vaseline or Nivea from Amazon. It doesn't take 1,000 years. I mean, why it take Allah 1,000 years to soften the skin? Are they alligators? I mean, if he's God, how stupid it is to create them with soft skin ready, man. So he made their skin so tough, and then he spent another 1,000 years to soften the skin. I'm really convinced. I'm truly convinced. Like this guy, Ayan Khan, called me, debate me. Hey, come on, kid. Anyway, guys, we are done for today. I hope to see you soon again. Don't forget to download, share. And with this, we say, may the Lord bless you. Love the Muslims. As you see, our friend here, Yasmin, she is a Muslim, but she has a good heart. And I hope soon she will accept the Messiah and she will leave Islam, and we will hear good news from her. She's welcome to come, and all the Muslims, you know, I will never hate them, you know. I'm here to save them. We should not hate the Muslims. We are talking about Islam. This is nothing personal. Islam is a stupid cult, and Muslims are victims of such a stupid, dangerous cult. So we are here to save them, not to hate them. All right? So she is saying, let's show last thing, Yasmin, she is saying. Okay, hold on. She said, I will come again. I had a bad impression that you like to speak lies, but there is truth in what you are saying. My friend, not only there's truth in what I'm saying, I am speaking just the truth, and the truth will set you free. There's nothing but the truth. As you see, everything I say, it is in the screen. I don't make things up. I don't make speeches. I do nothing but show reference. From the first second I go live to the last second I leave, I do nothing except showing reference from your books. Approved by you Muslims, printed by you Muslims, collected by you Muslims, and delivered to us by you Muslims. So how I can be seen a lie? By saying what you said. Thank you. God bless you. And until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord. Islam is false. We love the Muslims. We hate lies and we hate evil. Take care and see you soon.